How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Farmtown. My name is McProseph. Let's go ahead and start off with some shoutouts, and then we'll get into the video. If you want to be in our next video as a shoutout, simply comment below and leave your name. And special shoutout to the McWife. We are joining her account today just to show some of her progress because she is much further in the game than myself. As you can see below, she is level 209. And has just shy of 50k, so let's go ahead and discover her farm. As you can see here, 3 plots of land, and not a whole lot as far as buying everything else. We did buy the beginner barn, just so we can come in out of the weather, but other than that, we've completely relied on farming for all of our money. And I kind of wanted to do a video on how to make money quickly, and what is or is not worth it. Looks like we just got level 210. I will say farming is the fastest form of leveling up, and if you do this every day, you will level very quickly. So we're going to go ahead and chop down some of this and replant. And as this grows, we will discuss what we're going to buy in the video. We have been saving up our money quite a bit. We have been buying pretty much only the best water sprinklers in town. I think they're 5,000 a piece. As you can see on this field, we did buy the smaller ones, and then as we progressed in the game, we got bigger and bigger ones. I think the second and third field, as you can see, these really big ones here, they water a lot more of the land, and you don't sacrifice as much land when planting them. So as we go on to the third field, we see, I think, 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And that waters basically the entire plot of land. We have experimented recently with the farmhands in town, and I gotta say, overall, they're just not worth it. I don't know if there's gonna be crops that are worth more, or if doing something like the fertilizer here will make the farmhands more worth it. Not really sure. I'm gonna kind of inspect on that and let you guys know. But for today, we want to test out some chickens. So let's go on over to the mailbox. We're going to scroll down here. We thought about saving up to the 100,000 for more land, and probably if you really wanted to make a ton of money, that'd be the way to go. But we were kind of getting bored of just farming, so let's go ahead and just test out the chickens. I did test out the bees on my account, but wasn't super impressed. Also the barn, the cows simply don't make money fast, so I don't know if that'll change in the future. Let's go ahead and get the chicken coop. Bam. Chicken coop is on our farm. Let's go check it out real quick. Alright, looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Of course, we don't have any chickens yet. We're going to have to go into town and buy them. But so far, the chicken coop looks pretty cool. Got, I'd say, space for 8 chickens, and then they can go out into the little chicken run here. That's pretty sweet. Let's run on to town and see how much they cost. Let's give a special shout out to Journey Luva. Welcome to my farm. I also need to buy a dog, but again, we don't have a farm or a barn just yet for our cows, so no real need just yet. How's it going, Panda Plays? I've seen you comment on our videos quite a few times before. Shout outs to you. Alright, let's find the chicken. There we go. And let's buy a couple. 1. The new animal has been delivered to your farm. Enjoy. We do have 28,000, so let's just buy the max. I assume that's going to be 8,000. We're going to kind of just buy chickens until we can't anymore. And we're going to see... Alright, you've already reached the max number of animals. Okay. Perfect. Alright, nothing else here that we really want. I think we did recently get the biggest backpack. We now have the biggest backpack in game. I think that's equipped already, right? Yep. Alright, to the farm. I wish you could unlock higher speed. I do believe that you can get a horse towards the end. I guess that'll be higher speed. So I'm looking forward to that. If you guys have any other Roblox games that you play and you want me to do a video on, definitely let me know. Let's go on down here and check out the chicken coop and see if it makes enough money to be worth it. Most things in games simply seem to cost too much to really be worth purchasing. Alright, let's check out all the chickens, and they got unique names to all of them, chicken 1 through 8. Very cool. I assume that they're going to have eggs, and I also assume that they eat hay. I don't have a door to this, so I don't know if they just escape. Let's go ahead and plant a little bit of hay so they have something to eat. Alright, this should be plenty of hay. I do need to eventually get a silo. I might just buy that right now, actually. Let's go ahead and get the hay first. And if we had the silo, I suppose that we could put a bunch of the hay into the silo. So as that grows, let's go check out how much that costs. I'm hoping the chickens have eggs before we get all this done. Kind of am curious how much they give me for money. Alright, corn silo. Store your chicken feed in the silo. Oh, it's corn. Nice. That actually goes really well with our farm then. I kind of expected hay, but I guess that's just for cows. So this is 9,000. That's gonna be quite a dent in our pocket, but that's okay. Alright, the corn silo is purchased, and it looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and harvest some corn so we can put it in there. See how we do that. We'll just harvest a little bit right here. I'm kind of curious if there's a cap on how much you can put into the silo. Looks like we're level 211, so we started the video at, I think, 209. We've leveled twice just from farming, so that's how fast it is. I do expect him to make it to where leveling is harder as you go up. So if you are just starting out the game, try to level fast now before he puts a constraint on leveling. For example, every time I harvest now, I get the same amount of my bar down below moves, no matter what level you are. So in any other game, you level slower the higher level you are. That makes sense. Alright, F. Oh, sweet. Check it out. So here's the level of corn. I'm just mashing F here. So after farming about 1.5 fields, I filled it almost halfway. Let's go ahead and farm the rest here. I do have some hay that's useless now. Let's go ahead and farm the rest of this field. And we'll put in as much corn as we can. Hopefully that's going to feed our chickens and produce some eggs. I will eventually be getting the homestead and the oven so that we can produce food. I think once you have everything going at once, it's going to produce quite a bit of money. But working up to that point, of course, is quite a challenge. Let's go ahead and replant all of this. I imagine field number 1 is ready to harvest again, so we'll grab some corn from there too. Alright, let's put all this in. F. Alright, that didn't do a whole lot, but let's go to field number 1. Oh, I think I saw a chicken egg already. Pretty excited for that. Alright, let's get a bunch of corn in here. I'm curious to see where the corn lands for the chickens as well. I don't know if it just lands on the ground and they just gobble it up. I also haven't seen them come out of their cage yet, so I don't know if that's possible. We shall see. You guys let me know below if you have any luck with the farmhands. I did hire the most expensive one. I don't know if his price went up with level, but the one I hired cost 1,000. I just hired the best one, and every day I was more or less just purging roughly $200 to $300. So I don't know if there's a better method for doing that. I might have to test some other crops, but at least with corn I lose money. Alright, that's enough for the silo. Let's go on in here. Oh, check it out. So this guy wants to sleep. Where do they sleep at? Do they sleep in here? Surely they do. Oh, nice. Oh, they sleep at night. Cool. The chickens are coming to roost. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of our menu here. Let's try to get this egg. Alright, picked up 1 egg. Great. We have plenty of eggs. Looks like they don't sleep for long, then they head on back outside. I don't see where the food goes just yet. We'll have to venture on outside and see if we see any. Just want the egg, buddy. Just want the egg. Alright, so I got a few eggs. Oh, here we go. So you actually put the corn manually into this trough. That's cool. And you can see them come by and they just peck it all out. Interesting. So I assume if you are empty of corn, so right now we have 8 eggs. If I press F, so that only puts corn into the silo. I wonder how you make it auto feed. That's interesting. I have to figure that part out. How do you make your chickens just eat? Oh, I forgot if you click the bell they follow you, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get one to follow us to town. Come on, buddy. Come on, there we go. Chicken number 2. He's the man. Alright, we're gonna head to town and sell 8 eggs, which I assume they produce all day long, so I don't know how many eggs you'd be able to get in the course of a day, but I kinda assume it's quite a lot. $12,000. Let's see what we got. So I told the McWife that I was going to make a few purchases, but I don't think she expected an entire remodeling of her farm, so it should be interesting when she gets home. Let's go ahead and sell the eggs. Alright, so 8 eggs. They cost $10 a pop, so 80. Not too shabby. And of course, whenever there's a subsidy, we will get a bonus on those eggs. Let's sell the hay too, because that was pointless to plant that. $6. Hey, my chicken came. Nice. My chicken followed me to town. Sweet babies. So now we can take our chicken. I assume we could take all 8 chickens and just go to other farms and run around with our chicken. That's pretty funny. But I think that's pretty much it for the chickens. I'm going to experiment to see how the silo works. I would like to know how it's going to automatically feed the other chickens. I'm not really sure how that's going to work just yet. But I'm going to do some experimenting and I'll let you guys know in a future video if they are getting fed automatically. Because as you saw, I did have to manually put in the corn there. Let's go ahead and check on their food. Right now it looks like they're all fed. Let's see if we can get one of them eating on camera. I'm curious to see if it's filling up now. Looks like a lot of them are ready for bed. Please eat. Somebody eat some food. Whichever one was following me, I think he died in town because I don't see him anymore. Please eat some food, guys. Come on. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Nobody. Alright. Doesn't look like they're hungry. They all are eating, though. Or sleeping. I wonder if I can check their sanity. Let's see. Farm animal. Chicken 1. Oh, look at all the happiness. One of them's low on energy. Interesting. Lots of chickens. I'm curious to see if I expand again, if I can get more chicken coops. But I'd say 8 chickens for now is pretty cool. And they don't really take up much bag space either, so I can sit here and just farm the eggs all day. And make quite a bit. Pretty cool. I don't see chicken number 2 yet. I don't know where he went. I may have to go back to town and try to find him. Nobody wants to eat, I guess. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck. Once again, shoutouts to the McWife for letting me borrow her account. And if you guys play this game, make sure to try to get as much money now as possible. Because I assume as the game gets updated, it's going to be harder and harder to progress, get levels, and just make money fast. So, plant corn as fast as you can. I would use these smaller sprinklers at first. And just do your best. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thumbs up if you can. Leave me a comment below what you like the most on your farm. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.